boyfriend that Belinda often refers to. So today's recipe is about mouthwash, and I use mouthwash about 1 or 2 times a day. I love it. It freshens my breath, obviously, and psychologically it kills any germs. I have been using Listerine. Now this is not an ad for Listerine, obviously, but today she's going to try and convince me to use a more natural mouthwash. So I will see how it goes, and I'll test it at the end and let you know how we go. So let's see.
Hi guys, so you may have just seen a little confession from the boyfriend, Mr. Darren, about his use of Listerine. Now, he's been using it forever. He's kind of obsessed with it, let's just be honest here. Full confession mode now. He's kind of like the dad from the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding. He kind of thinks that if he has any kind of ailment, a little mouth rinse of Listerine cures all. But I have to confess, he never hardly ever gets a cold. So anyway, what I wanted to do today is try and convince him to try a natural mouthwash. Now there's a couple of reasons and benefits for doing this. One, if you look on the back of the Listerine bottle, you can see the ingredients. The first one's ethanol, so that's alcohol. Not really great for your general health. Obviously it's very cleansing or antiseptic, but still. And there's things like benzoic acid, which is a bit dodgy, and other little bits and pieces that you can have a look on the back. There are some questions around the safety of benzoites and benzoic acid, so I'll let you do your own research and come to your own conclusions there. But this general mouthwash that I'm going to be doing, or healthy mouthwash I should say, is really just 3 ingredients, and they're purely safe. You can eat these, so you know that whatever's going in your body is pure and natural. And I think that's a lot better than perhaps some things that people really aren't too sure about. So, as Darren said, he loves the flavour of it. One of the main reasons he does it a couple of times a day, is because he just loves that really fresh sort of feeling that it gives him, not so much for the actual general oral health. My mouthwash is great because it can actually be customised to what you use your mouthwash for. Now, some people like Darren use it simply just for a bit of a freshener. They just like to brush their teeth and then have a rinse, and your mouth feels minty fresh, beautiful. I'm actually also going to just cover off on some essential oils that are really, really good for your oral health, and we'll get there in a moment. I'll run through the ingredients first. It's simply filtered water, some bicarb soda or baking soda. Make sure it's aluminium free. It'll say on the back or somewhere on the packet that it's aluminium free. It's really important. You don't want to have aluminium. And simply some really good quality salt. I use Celtic sea salt. At the moment I'm using some microbiome sea salt. And that's it pretty much. So I've just reused a bottle here that we had a sauce in. It was a purchased sauce of some sort, I can't remember. We've just taken the label off, given it a good rinse and wash. It's not quite 1 cup. This is a 200ml bottle, which is actually quite good size for the bathroom. So I've adjusted the recipe, and I'm going to use half a teaspoon of the bicarb, half a teaspoon of the salt, and then just fill it up with water, basically. So it'll be obviously 200ml of water in this case. Now the oils, let's just cover off on the 5 top essential oils that you can use for oral health. I'll go through them very quickly. If you want some more information, please feel free to contact me, or just do your own Google search. The first one, of course, is peppermint, and that's obviously a big staple in toothpaste, mouthwash. It is very antiseptic. All of these are actually great antiseptic essential oils. Spearmint is another one. Again, it's got that beautiful minty freshness as well, so it's an added benefit. Now you've also got clove. Now clove is probably, in my opinion, the most important essential oil for oral health. When I had my wisdom teeth out last year, this is the only oil I used, and I basically applied it directly onto the wounds. It is an absolute sensation when it comes to oral health. Myrrh is another beautiful one. I've bought myrrh tinctures before for my own gargles and mouthwashes. Very similar to clove. It's just a really, really, really good oral health essential oil. And the last one is cinnamon, and you might find if you go down the natural food aisle or in your health food store, there's a lot of cinnamon toothpastes and things like that, because cinnamon is actually really, really good for your oral health as well. As I said, they're all antiseptic. A lot of them might be a little bit more beneficial for, say, antisepticness, which is this. And so if you've got mouth ulcers and something really quite serious, or you've just had dental surgery, I'd highly recommend the clove and the cinnamon. The myrrh as well is actually really good for everyday use. The peppermint and spearmint are still really, really good. Great antibacterial, but they also give that beautiful freshness as well to the breath. So that's just covering off. Now you've got a few options here, guys, and this is the beauty of making your own recipes. You can actually choose what essential oils you want to use. Now, if you want a real big powerhouse mouthwash, if you do have current dental problems or oral health problems, if you're suffering from mouth ulcers, receding gums, halitosis or bad breath, if you've just come back from some from dental surgery, then I would recommend you to use all 5 of these all together. Now, the taste may be a little bit different to what you're used to, but the benefits, the health benefits will far outweigh. And let's face it, it's in your mouth for what, 10, 15, 30 seconds. It's so worth it. So choose your own adventure here. For me, because I'm transitioning Darren away from the Listerine, I'm just going to stick with the peppermint and spearmint, and then I'm slowly going to transfer. Probably the next one I'll introduce would be the cinnamon, because again, that's a nice sort of tasty kind of taste, and then eventually bring in the other 2 as well. So I'm going to transition. I'm going to be kind to my boyfriend and see how we go with that. And I think with children as well, I probably think that you might have a little bit of resistance if you had the myrrh, the cinnamon and the clove. Try starting with the spearmint and the peppermint and just see how you go. Slowly build up to the other 3. Your oral health is extraordinarily important. Don't underestimate how important your oral health is. There's a direct correlation between the plaque that builds up between your teeth and heart disease. That's no woo-woo, that's actually scientific fact, and that's why dentists and health practitioners are so passionate about you flossing. So that's just one thing that is extraordinarily important with your oral health. All the other symptoms like your tongue and the bacteria that grows in your mouth. We do have a microbiome system in our mouth, so that has to be really healthy and in a good balance. The acidity level is really important. It's a whole world there that most health wellness blogs don't really cover off on. They don't really cover oral health, and I might sort of delve into that a little bit deeper one day, but not now. Let's just get on with the recipe. Enough blabbering. I know I get on and on about these things. So this is how easy it is, guys. It's simply half a teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of baking soda. And I've got a little funnel here just to decant everything in here. Whack that in there. Too easy. I'm going to take that out of my, drop the essential oil bottle. Now I'm just going to start off with 1 drop of spearmint, as I said. Just keep in mind, guys, this is just to rinse your mouth out, so do not swallow this. 2 reasons. 1, when you rinse your mouth and swish something around in your mouth, it's going to dislodge a lot of bacteria, it's going to dislodge a lot of acidity and built up food in your mouth. You don't want that going down into your stomach, really nasty. And 2, there are some essential oils. Some people put tea tree, natural tea tree in their mouthwash. They're not that great to ingest. Okay, so, and even ones like myrrh, I just wouldn't recommend that you take them on a regular basis. And that goes for all essential oils when you're ingesting. You do need to take care. Some people react differently to ingesting essential oils. So please, whatever you do, swish it around and spit it straight out. If you choose to use a carrier oil as well, some people like to, you'll see some recipes that use carrier oil. Again, that really draws the impurities out of your mouth, especially coconut oil. Everyone knows about coconut oil pulling and whatnot. Make sure you spit it out. If you live in a colder climate, don't spit it out in your drain because the oil solidifies and it can clog your drain. So you just need to spit it directly into a bin, which can be a bit gross for some people. That's as simple as that, guys. 1 drop of spearmint, 1 drop of peppermint, some salt, some baking soda. I'm going to fill up the rest with some water. If you want me to film Darren using this for the first time, let me know. I'm not going to fill it all the way up because I want to be able to shake it. Smells amazing. And you need to give this a good shake every time you use it, just to disperse the oils, to disperse the salt and the baking soda, make sure it's all mixing up beautifully. Pop that on your on your bathroom counter. Just take a swig as you would normally with the Listerine, spit it out, and away you go. I'll let you know how Darren goes, see if we can transition him to the other 3 oils. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay, so here we go. Give it a shake.
Moment of truth. No pressure.
No pressure. It's a big call. Does smell good.
There's no gagging yet. You get a gargle on camera? How hygienic, we're gonna spit out in the sink. Now you can hear him gargling. Thoughts?
It's good, actually. You can taste the salt. So it's like a bit of minty, almost salt water, which is actually quite good.
I did actually forget to say why I put the salt in there. I don't know if anyone knows the old wives' cure, I don't know what you call it, about gargling with salt water when you have a sore throat. So everyone, my mum used to do it, your mum used to do it. It's because it's so antibacterial and the salt kills all the germs basically. So that's why I put the salt in there. Plus it also helps disperse the oils. The baking soda is actually, it helps regulate the acidity in your mouth. So sorry guys, I forgot to mention those two ingredients.
Oh,
was it strong enough just with one drop each?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, you could go an extra drop and even more oomph, but no, it is strong enough. Surprisingly, it is.
Yeah, play with your taste. So if you want, start with one drop, of course, and then add if you want a little bit more freshness or you want that to be a little bit more power tasting. So from here, we won't film this, but I might try and start to add some of the other flavours in and see if you can bear with those. But for now, hopefully, this will be the last time that we see the Listerine in the house.
No offence, Listerine lovers.
No offence, Listerine, exactly.
Don't create a World War III.
Just give it a shot. And plus, this is like, I don't know, $8. This costs cents. So, totally up to you what you want to do. Up to you guys. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you, boyfriend.
That's okay.
See you next
Thanks,
time, guys.
See ya.
Bye.